Today is November 13, Thursday. I was thinking CFTA would be really cool if we had a jingle. CFTA, it's fun to do stand-up comedy at CFTA. I came up with that myself. How is everyone? How is CFTA tonight? Wonderful. It is a packed house. This is fantastic. A few announcements. So I'm intentionally not going to be funny. That's your host's job. Pizza, $2, $4, $5. And the pizza, Jake, where's the pizza from?
It's a bakery called Coscarella's.
Coscarella's. It's like the Whole Foods of Costco or something. Coscarella's. So grab your warm slice of pizza, 2 of them for $5. Here's a bit of a lecture. Guys, don't smoke out front at the bottom of the stairs. I know it sucks, whether vaping, weed, whatever. It's just bad for business for the people upstairs. And we're all about respect and consideration in this beautiful country called Canada. Yes?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Good job, man.
So please, just disturb the pedestrians on the sidewalk and blow smoke in their faces. And don't bring your drinks outside. Sometimes I find like little tall boys on the steps and stuff. Okay? I just finished my Smart Serve and it took like 3 hours and they lecture you big time. Don't allow the patrons to go outside with their alcohol. So legally I can arrest you. And don't mess with these fake candles, because I know they're lovely and they're pretty. When you pull them, they're very, very delicate, and we already lost like 2 or 3 of them. And they're pennies a candle. Then we have to go to Amazon, order it, get it conveniently dropped here. It's like, we don't want to do that. Videos. If you want a set of your video, it's $10. If you don't want to be live streamed, because those happen simultaneously, recording and live streaming, then write opt out beside your name and we will put a nice little title card and kill the audio on your performance. Lastly, I keep forgetting to mention this the past, but there's a free comedy workshop that I run at 5 o'clock every Thursday, which is essentially a rehearsal. So if you want to come here and work specifically on what you think you want help on, you have stage time. Ideally, I want 8 people there. So the people who've come, like Tochi, Madhu, you've had a lot of time. And this will only happen until the end of the month. And then maybe I'll charge you $2,000 just to come in here for 5 minutes. That's it. And now I want to introduce you to the staple of CFTA as the first-time host. This guy not only has been here almost every Thursday night, but he's packed this house a few times. There's as much people for his own shows. And he's worked really hard. And he's taken some of my advice in coaching, which he will obviously demonstrate through his now pro-level quality of comedy. Guys, can you give a loving round of applause to the man, Yoel!
What's going on, Hamilton? As you heard, I am here every Thursday. It is part of my parole. The training is part of my parole as well, so don't take it for what it is. All right. But yeah, they don't want you drinking outside, and they don't want you smoking outside. So if you please must inject, all right, the Hamilton staple. And be environmentally friendly, so please share needles if you have to as well, okay, guys? We have good hospitals here. We will take care of you. And then dispose of you as quickly as possible, okay? That is great. So we have some non-comedians here. Let's give a round for them. So who is a audience member? You guys are audience? Yeah. Here for the free comedy? Fuck yeah, look at you, very excited for that. All right, you got nothing else to do in Hamilton, huh?
Lots to do. I'm here to support my friend.
Oh, wow, you got a friend as well. All right, then.
I know, right?
I thought you were here to inject, but all right. I guess not. We have some...
Later tonight.
Later tonight? Okay, well, shit, don't invite me, all right? And, yeah, you from Hamilton as well?
Yes.
Whereabouts?
Stony Creek Mountain.
Okay, that's not really Hamilton. Oh, Stony Creek Mountain. What the fuck? Talk about bougie. Jesus Christ. How about you guys? Downtown?
East Mountain.
East Mountain. I'm like myself.
Yeah.
Nice and safe up there. Yeah. You think so, at least, yeah. Hamilton's a weird place. I'm from the mountain myself, like I said. And I don't like to come downtown because it's kind of weird. Like, the difference between the mountain and downtown is like, you know, like the Game of Thrones. You guys watch it? No? All right, there's this wall that separates civilization from the wildlings.
Yeah.
We're from civilization, and these people are, well, they're doing something. Injecting. All right, guys. It's going to be a great night. All right, half-hearted, all right. Well, the best you can do in Hamilton, all right, it's good. We'd rather be in Toronto, but we're here. Okay, let's. Great. All right, now I want to get you guys to think here. Before we start this show, we had to think about this question I'm going to ask you guys, okay? If you guys were going to die and come back to life as a different race, which race would you guys choose? The white people are silent. You hear that?
Mesopotamian.
Don't listen to that guy. He's a fucking idiot, okay? Anything he says is absolute stupidity. Black. The whole body or just half? What are you doing? What are you choosing? Bottom half. You can't even walk right now. I don't know if you want to... You take any race at this point. If I had to choose any race, I would choose Indian. I keep the same complexion and make twice as much money. Plus, my dad owns a convenience store.
Yeah, right.
We don't just rob and steal. We own stuff too, guys. Come on. But you guys ever notice whenever brown men hang out, they're always rolling 6 men deep? Yeah. Right, always, right? Man deep, Gur deep, Raj deep. What's up with that, guys? All I know is when women see them, they're in deep trouble, huh? Thank you, guys. Thank you. So I've been trying to go do some dating recently, right, guys? And after all my failed experiences, I found out that religious women are the best for me, the absolute best, because they bring out the best and they make me truthful, right? I was dating this girl with a niqab. You guys know what a niqab is? It's that veil that women in Saudi Arabia wear. All right. So one day I come home late from work, and she's upset about it. She goes, "Yoel, don't lie to me, don't lie to me, look me in the eye." I said, "Well, what choice do I have?" See, that's the problem with women. They give you options without giving you options. See what I'm saying? But that's my problem. But I feel like a lot of people complain about people like that. Like people complain about immigrants like that all the time. And they complain about them in the weirdest kind of way. Like one guy goes up to me and says, "Yoel, there are way too many Muslims in this country. Way too many. Look, there's a mosque on every corner." I said, "Sir, that's a shawarma restaurant." You should be happy. They used to be a Swiss chalet. People don't know things are getting better. Jesus Christ, guys. Anybody here using any AI at all? Any kind of technology? Yeah. Yeah. Reluctantly? You happy about it? No. All right then. You don't use technology? I can tell.
No, man, fuck that. Skateboarding cats? No, thank you.
All right, your new host, guys. Look at this guy. He's just hopping in whatever he wants.
Still hasn't made me funny.
Nothing is gonna help you, man. All right, I'll tell you that much. All right, you could do open heart surgery and it still wouldn't help you. All right. Oh my God. But yeah, AI is a crazy new technology everybody's using right now. You guys realize that every country has their own AI, right? Like America has ChatGPT, China has DeepSeek, so I'm making my own, Deep Throat. All right, it's the best AI you're gonna find, bro. It doesn't lag, it gags. It's gonna swallow the internet whole, guys. Don't choke on your laughter. All right, come on, let it out. Yeah, man. I've been using the internet my whole life. I always thought the dark web was the internet for black people. Was I the only one? I guess I was. That's not the only thing that's different for black people. I feel like black and white people got different things going on in the world. Right? Like, for example, like, I feel like the medical system is highly segregated. Like, black people and white people got their own thing. Like, white people, when a white person dies, they call it a heart attack. When a black person dies, they call it cardiac arrest. Listen, I'm happy for the chuckles, guys. Thank you for the chuckles. I appreciate that very, very much. Very, very much, guys. How is the Costcorella? That's the ghetto version of Costco. It's delicious? Yeah, good? All right, my only friends here. You love me? Oh, Jesus, your boyfriend's right there. You relax. You know? Beyonce. My mom wants me to get married. You know, at some point in my life, she wants me to settle down and find someone to get married with. And as much as I want to find somebody, I realize marriage isn't for me. Right? Just really, I'm not marriage material, and that broke my mom's heart. So I just kind of told her the truth. I said, Mom, marriage is a prison. In the way I see it, there's enough black men in prison as is. All right. Secret laughter, I guess. That's what it's got to be, right? What else could it be? All right, guys, before we get this shit going, I want to ask you guys, what's Joe Biden's least favorite holiday?
Christmas?
Remembrance Day. Our favorite holiday that just passed, right? And speaking of Remembrance Day, our first comedian was there at one of those wars. I don't know which one, but he's been up there at some point, all right? His legacy is inevitable. I want you guys to give a round of applause for your first comic of the night. His name is Jimmy England.
What a crowd! I didn't realize it was that cold outside. Oh, this is great. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Christmas season is coming. Santa Claus parade this Saturday, if you don't know that. Somebody likes Christmas. Everybody else is from another religion, but you are the one. I remember Christmas when I was growing up, you know, Santa Claus, that was always the highlight of the season, you know, going down to the mall to see a man wearing makeup. I will wait. Also wearing a disguise, so you don't know. My mother and father used to really confuse me about this because they would take me down there to see Santa Claus, and they'd say, go see Santa Claus. Afterwards, we'll take you out to a man with a van with candy for you later, so that is your follow-up option. I was actually afraid of Santa Claus, you know. I actually was, right up until I was so tall that he had to sit on my lap, actually. You laugh, but that's very traumatic for a 6-year-old. No, I was always afraid of Santa because he always knew if you were bad or good, and I would go up and he'd ask me if I'd been good, and I would try and distract him by ratting out one of the other kids. Have you been good? Well, yeah, I've been okay, but I'm better than the third kid in the line over there. He robbed a bank. Now, we lived in a very tough neighborhood. We really did. And I remember you would have your picture taken with Santa Claus, and there was a lot of crime in the neighborhood, so the picture always had wanted over the top, you know, just in case. Very low-end Santa, you know. Instead of a candy cane, he used to give us things out of the lost and found bin. One year I got a sock. I hung it up Christmas Eve, and next morning there was a note in it in my father's handwriting saying, "Your gifts are in the other sock." I don't know if you know this or not, but with all the malls cutting back and with the department stores closing down, there's fewer and fewer opportunities for kids to see Santa. And what's going to end up happening is actually kids are going to have to see Santa online. Well, when you think about it, that's going to be really weird because we're going to have a whole generation who thinks Santa lives in Mumbai. And he needs their parents' banking information or they won't get their presents on Christmas Eve. I'll be honest with you, I've got about 15 more jokes in the same vein. They were the least racist of the bunch. So. I am going to get so much coal in my stocking. I'm also tall, some of you may have noticed. The rest of you apparently think you're at an IMAX movie and you're just sitting too close to the screen. I couldn't believe anybody could really be that tall. Not only am I tall, I'm also good looking. Most people don't notice that. I know I'm good looking because my mother told me. She was on a ladder at the time. Not only am I tall, I'm the kind of tall where people feel the need to tell me that I'm tall. Because not only do I look tall, I also look like I might be developmentally delayed. I don't think he knows. I'm just going to let him know. It'll be great. No, people will say anything to a tall person, you know, and I get it. I'm actually jealous. I want to hang around with people that are taller than me just so I can go, how's the weather up there? Because that never gets old. I'm sorry, I guess you just have to be tall to appreciate that joke. And people, for some reason, think if you're tall, you're lucky, because apparently the chance of a concussion walking through a doorway is some sort of benefit for tall people. I wasn't paying attention one day. I hit the door frame. I landed on the floor, knocked myself out like a rock. I wake up and I got all these people standing over me going, wow, you're lucky. I don't even get close to that thing. And clothes, you don't think about clothes, but it's hard to get clothes when you're my size, and expensive too. I mean, when I was growing up, my mother couldn't afford to buy me clothes that fit. So what she used to do would buy the biggest clothes she could find, and then she'd sew lace onto the arms and the pant legs, you know. I went to high school, I looked like a pirate. I took math, science, and how to care for my parrot. That was... You think summer would be better? It's not. Shorts were okay, but t-shirts only came down to here. I was showing more navel than Taylor Swift. All the girls thought I was a slut. And I'm up way past my bedtime. That's why I decided to go on first tonight. I'm going to stay for a little while, and then I'm going to kind of casually as somebody 6'6" can, slide out the door with nobody noticing me. Anyway, thank you very much. I've been the very incredible Jimmy England.
What a great set, guys. Give him another round of applause. Jimmy, after that great set, I only have one question for you. Are you using Viagra? Cialis, look at that. That's an endorsement, guys. All right, we're going to keep this thing going, guys. This next comic has grown up watching the Boondocks. It spent his whole life playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and it's made him the degenerate he is today. All right, please bring up to the stage my man, Dante Williams.
Ah, shit. Here we go again. Anyone play San Andreas? No? Just me? CFTA, make some noise! Sick. My name is Dante, or as my friends call me, The Weekend if he never made it. Yeah, my friends see me walking towards them and they're like, oh, here comes Thursday afternoon. The other day, one of my friends lost his phone. I'm like, no worries, dude, I'll call it for you. I called his phone, and then I heard it in between the couch cushions, and I picked it up, and it said, call from the work week. Fuck that guy. Growing up, I felt like I was the only black guy that couldn't play basketball, which sucked, because I grew up in Milton, where I was the only black guy. One cool thing about Milton, though, is that we actually have one of the only deaf high schools in all of Ontario. And that was the high school that I went to. You know, it was really dope. Like, even the cheerleaders were deaf. They'd be like, give me an A, and then they'd be like, oh. Yeah, yeah. And I don't want to brag, but I used to get hand jobs from a girl that knew sign language. Yeah, she could jerk me off and talk dirty to me with the same hand. She'd be like, do you like that, Daddy? Yeah, but you know, since then, you know, I've been on the dating apps and it's been all right. It's been so-so. I recently matched with this girl on Hinge, but in her bio it said, I identify as a transformer. Now, like, I'm such a nerd, right? That I read that and I was like, I wonder if she would suck the allspark out of me. You know, I'm just looking for someone to bumble beat my meat. You know, most people, they want that hawk tua, you know? But I want that. When we met up for our date, I said, hi, my name is Dante. She said, I am Sloptimus Prime. You know, just on a side note, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but, you know, in the first Transformers, they actually killed the only black Transformer. You know how fucked up that is? Even black robots can't make it out the first movie. You know, and then come to find out in the later movies that they can actually revive Transformers. You know, Optimus Prime, they gave him the Matrix of Leadership revived. Megatron, they gave him a shard of the Allspark revived. And not one mention of Jazz. What did they do with this guy? Where did they leave? They never even bring him back up, you know? Anyways. How much time do I have left? A minute and a half? Oh, okay. My ex, she would always bring up like, oh, like, you know, we should do a threesome, da da da. But then she was always like, oh, but I want to be two guys. I'm like, no. But then just the other day, I'm like, oh, you know what? I figured out a compromise. What if we brought a stud to the bedroom? Right? No? Okay. How much time do I have left? Okay. All right, before I go, I'm going to put you guys in some game real quick. Sound cool? Yeah. Woo! Sick. Now, as a society, I do think we're doing better with racism. But there are still some things that are subconsciously racist. Like, have you guys noticed that the white garbage bags are for inside? No, just me? You get it. Have you guys also noticed that the black garbage bags are like way longer? You know what's the most fucked up? The brown garbage bags are for landscaping. I'm glad you guys laughed at that. Most of the time I have to tell people, you know, it's just garbage bags. It's not that serious. You know, growing up as a black garbage bag, I... All right, that's been my time, guys. Thank you.
Deontay Williams. Dante is how you pronounce it in English. Deontay is in Ebonics. Dante mentioned that the only black Transformer died in the first movie. You know what vehicle it was? A stolen bike. We didn't ruin the joke, Dante. You gotta just jump in there. You had to jump in there, huh? You asked me the question. He even tried to steal my joke. All right, this next comedian. You can't even laugh on beat. Come on, man. Come on. Fuck, man. White people got no rhythm, man. I swear to God. All right, this next comedian has quite a style and a life. In the past life, he was a dictator. In this life, he's a scammer. Welcome to the stage, the Nigerian nightmare himself, Tochi Min!
Thank you, Yoel, my motherfucker. What's up, motherfuckers? Yeah! I'm so fucking happy to be here with you, motherfuckers. It's a lot of motherfucking curse words saying here tonight, man. What's up? So, guys, is it just me, or is motherfucker the least inclusive word right now in life? Yeah, I feel like we should take a note from the 2S LGBTQ plus stuff and become more inclusive with our curse words. Don't you think so? Like, instead of saying motherfucker, why don't we just say more fuckers? Like more fuckers. So let's try this out now, guys. Thank you, Yoel, my motherfucker. You see how that came out? Quite inclusive. Now, I wasn't assuming that Yoel only digs mothers. Because some of us actually dig fathers. And some even dig more than just fathers and mothers. Some dig their dogs. Stay with me, guys. I know it's an uncomfortable terrain right now. But hear me out, please. Hear me out. Hear me out. We all believe that maybe 50 years down the line, some of us would live in Mars, right? Don't we? Yeah, it's a belief at this point. It's a possibility. So why wouldn't we accept that there is a possibility that 50 years down the line, some of us would actually be fucking their dogs legally? Yeah, it comes with civilization, man. You can't just be growing like technologically. Yeah, all these things expand. Like, thank you. Still stay with me, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, walk with me. I know it's a sensitive topic, but we have to discuss these things. Yeah, but somewhere right now in a lab, a scientist is talking with his billionaire sponsor like, yeah, Bingo the dog has finally learned how to pronounce all the vowel sounds, which means that he's 80% close to being able to say, I love you. Still stay with me. Like, Bingo, am I lying? Yo! This is my best impression of a dog saying the vowel sounds, which is A-E-I-O-U. What's the remaining words to say I love you? Y-V-L. And once we figure those out, and the dog can say I love you to its owner, the court might as well say, well, we have to take these dogs at their words, man. 50 years. And some of you are sounding like really shocked right now. Yeah, sensitive topic. Like, why would you say that dogs... Guys, I feel like we are living with a human robot as we speak. No AI company has come out to claim him because it hasn't glitched yet. So they are like, let's wait and like finish with our quality control before we can tell everyone that this guy was actually a robot. And I'm talking about I Show Speed. Do you honestly believe that I show speed is human? Nothing about him screams human. Yeah, if that guy went head to head with Stephen Curry, I wouldn't bet in favor of Stephen Curry. And I'm being honest. Look, everything about him feels so robotic, his interactions and everything. So, fucking dog should be the least of your worries, guys. I'm telling you. Sorry, I know that this set feels a bit touchy. And I'm not talking about the dogs. Yeah, it feels touchy too. Thank you. But the good thing about this thing is that our governments are actually starting to evolve as well. 1 second, another touchy subject. Suicide. Still stay with me. It's a really sad thing to lose anyone to suicide. All of us know that. But even our government kind of agrees with me that suicide now is some form of self-care. In fact, it's the highest form of self-care. Thank you so much for working with me tonight, guys.
Give a round of applause for suicide, guys. Damn, man, the way you say motherfucker, man, you sounded like if Nelson Mandela and Samuel L. Jackson had a kid. Jesus Christ. He's fucked one too many hyenas. Let's make the show a little bit more civilized, guys. All right. Let's bring up your next comic. All right. We got a sideshow, guys. Great. All right. This next comic should be on Mad TV. Her style is that zany, that crazy, that attractive. Bring up the next comic, Madhu.
Lovely. Okay, sorry, I'm just going to do a quick scan of the room. I don't remember the last time I was in a room where there were no Indians but me. I'm just not used to how that feels. Sorry. Okay. My name is Madhu, and I'm a bit of a politics nerd. I love to watch news every day and keep up with what's happening in the world, so you could also say I'm a bit of a masochist. But while we are on the subject of news, any Zohran Mamdani fans in the audience? I was expecting that. What a guy, right? Like, so well-spoken, so articulate, and a politician. I feel like it has been such a long time since I've seen a politician be civil and be able to, form a complete sentence together, that I've almost forgotten how that sounded like. Because last week, I was watching Mamdani on The Daily Show with Jon Stewart, and I got so excited with all the civility on my screen, I almost came with excitement. So I guess what I'm saying is I have a weird crush on Mamdani right now. Like, I still want to fuck my husband, but I want to fuck him with Mamdani's political speeches playing in the background. So I don't know what that is about. Okay, any pregnant women, people in the room? Okay, because I really want to ask pregnant people, I really want to know, what fountain of optimism are they drinking from? How do they take a look around at this world and think, maybe I should bring another child into this. That is going to fix everything. Because I for sure think we are living in end times, and that's exactly why I started doing comedy. I also think going to comedy shows in Canada is a little bit like going to the United Nations. Think about it, right? Most of the countries of the world are represented. Everybody is trauma dumping. And nobody wants to take the responsibility of what they did wrong in the situation. I will still say, though, that I feel like a room full of comics still has more of an impact on the society than the freaking United Nations does today. Okay. Show of hands, how many people have ADHD in this room? Yeah, thought as much in a room full of comics. So I was diagnosed a few months ago, and my son is also on the spectrum. He has ADHD as well. So both of us are now on Vyvanse. Sorry. Yeah, that was the joke. That's done. Anyways, the other day I ran out of my prescription, right? And I don't know, going to my son and saying to him, hey, I'm out of my drugs. Can I take some of yours? Was never something I thought is going to happen. I've been going to open mics for about 3 months now. Thank you. Yeah, I've learned a lot about other people's sex lives. Like, there's so many comics I know only by their stage names, and yet I know all the weird, sexy stuff they like to do to their girlfriends or their boyfriends. So I don't know about comedy, but my sex life has really improved. And for that, I thank the comedy community. Okay, I'm an LGBTQIA ally, because which normal person wouldn't be? I just have one question. How did the A find its way into the LGBTQIA? A stands for asexual, right? At what point in human history have individuals been stoned to death for saying that they don't like to have sex? I mean, that's not oppression. That's just a long-term marriage. Not all sufferings are created equal. So I have to go quickly. So let's just quickly talk about laxatives. Right? Do you know they make special laxatives for women? Do you know what's special about them? Well, not the compound, not the ingredient. It's just that they are packaged in a color that represents the universal women existence. Pink. Because when you're a woman, even your diarrhea needs to be aesthetically pleasing. Because when you're a woman, the right color is the only thing you need to get going. And I'll leave you with this one last quiz. Anybody know what the world celebrates on November 19? No? International Men's Day. There is another day celebrated on November 19. Any guesses? No? See? You come to see me, I teach you also. International Toilet Day. I kid you not, you can Google it and thank me later. So I don't know who's responsible for coming up with these days, but as a woman who grew up in a deeply patriarchal society, I find the irony sublime. Thank you very much. That's been my set.
Give a round of applause, guys. Let's keep it going for the only Indian in the room. How often can you say that in this country, huh? It's a blessing. I know, she was awesome, right? Yeah, great, yeah. No one wants to compliment me, though, all right. Don't worry, I'm here all night, guys. You think it's glued on, don't worry. You take some pubes, you know, you just, a little back hair for stability. But thank you very much, yeah. But she was right, though, Zoran Mamdani, what a great hope in the world, man. The first Muslim mayor of New York City. You know what that means? We can stop talking about 9/11, right? It's over. It's in the past. We'll find a new tragedy. But Donald Trump hates Zoran Mamdani. I don't know if you guys seen this. He just despises everything that he does. And people shit on Trump a lot, but I think we can't knock him for his ambition. He wants a lot of things in the world. And now he has his eye set on the Nobel Peace Prize. He said he wants it so badly, if he doesn't win it, he's going to invade Sweden to get it. not as crazy as you guys think. I'm telling you guys, man. Because you know what, Trump, he's got a pretty good track record. He started 10 wars, he's ended one, he's only funding one genocide. That's pretty good for an American president. You think Joe Biden's doing that? Forget about it. Forget about it. Damn it, Jimmy, what do I got to do to make these guys laugh?
My grandson, for God's sake.
Yeah, there you go. You talk to me. There you go. I just thought of a good joke. I should have brought you up after that. Damn it. All right, guys. Your next comedian he has a show out in Guelph every Thursday, next Thursday actually, and he's on Aqua Nova this upcoming Monday. This man is pure magic, and he is best friends with Voldemort. All right, give it up for your next comedian, Jonathan Smith. I almost fucked up. You just love me.
Hello. What's up? Can you feel the magic? Voldemort's a misunderstood man. Or not. Or not. So, dating. Oh, I was going to say, so my sex life, but I've ruined that. Yes. So, dating. I've met someone. It's exciting. Yeah. She heckled me. That's how we met. It's exciting. But no, I was thinking with dating, you know, you want to meet someone who you have like a general or a shared set of experiences, kind of, you know, a general shared knowledge of the world. So I've been trying to like figure out, you know, how do I really narrow that down? How do I find that out quicker instead of, you know, like a few weeks or conversation? And I think I got it. I just ask, do you remember 9/11? Like vividly? Like that morning? Like you remember watching TV? Okay. Yeah, it doesn't work. Just like right now. Exciting. All right. So I've stopped taking Tylenol. I didn't want to get pregnant. I just think that's how that goes, right? I don't pay too much attention, but that seemed alarming. Yeah. Speaking of Tylenol pregnancy, I ran into a family in the park the other day. They had all their kids on leashes. Yeah. I love a kid on a leash, actually. Not for any weird reason. No. Settle down. Settle it right down. All right? It tells me a lot about you, okay? One, you're like, I'm really committed to this kid. Two, you're also like, I have no clue what I'm doing. But at the same time, you're like, I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks. I'm going out in public like this. Like these parents are in the delivery room, like, don't cut the cord. No, we're gonna lose that. Leave that alone. We're gonna save on leashes. It'll be big. Not only were all three kids on leashes, but the whole family were on bikes. So it's kind of like, if your kid's on a leash, it can't be on a bike. That's not the order of things. You don't even have control of it yet. You gave it wheels? What the fuck are you doing? I don't put my dog on rollerblades and go out kneecapping people. You know, it's just not what you do. And also, what are you doing to that child? If as soon as you open the door, it bolts? I think you've missed something. Something's missing there. Anyways, I'm really into doorknob confessions. If you don't know, that's when I tell my therapist something really traumatic within the last 5 minutes of the session. Just so they have a hard time wrapping it up. Like, all right, let's think about next week. My mother never hugged me. Father never fed me. No, I'm just trying to get her back, because last week she asked me, how do you write jokes? And I was like, I'm paying you. We haven't even gotten to how do I feel better. Could we do that, please? How do you write jokes? You live 36 years below your own expectations. It's hilarious. It's very funny. Very funny. Yeah. Speaking of kids on a leash, I was homeschooled. Not only was I homeschooled, I was unschooled. If you don't know what that is, it's when you let your child's creativity be the curriculum for their education. So now I'm unhoused. I miss the leash. You can put me back on the leash that came with the home. Let's do it. Cool. We're in Canada here. Any Terry Fox fans? Woo! I know we've missed the run. I'm a little behind. It's September, always. Anyone donate? Yeah. I like to think, so do I, so I can do this joke. I always like to think, what would it be like if Terry were alive today? And I think it'd look a lot like this, This is Terry Fox on Instagram Live. Can't you just see him running along the side of the highway with a phone in his face? Yeah, you can. See, we can't have nice things anymore. This is Terry Fox for DraftKings. You can bet on if I make it today. We're doing a parlay. That's the promo code. Yeah. All right, guys. I've been Jonathan Snape. You guys have been great. Give it up for your host, Yoel. Thank you very much, CFPF.
Give it up for my man, Jonathan Snape. Yes, Jonathan Snape says that he was unschooled. That is no way to talk about Hogwarts. Zing. But he says he loves kids on leashes, man. May I introduce you to the new Jeffrey Epstein, guys. Let's keep this thing going. Let's welcome your next comedian. You can find her at Diana B Comedy. Welcome your new comedian, Diana.
Happy to be back here. I took a little break from Hamilton because it scares me. I left my house, so just piggybacking on Madhu, I was diagnosed with ADHD about 4 years ago, and I always tell people it's not cute. It's not as fun as people think it is. Like, for example, today, I left my house to perform in front of people in my friggin' Crocs. These are not supposed to be out in public. I apologize in advance for you having to look at this footwear. However, on a brighter note, I did recently celebrate a milestone anniversary with my husband. It was our 5 years divorce. Thank you very much. Now, some people think that is that I'm bragging about a failed marriage, but we were married 25 years. Hello, 25 years. How many of you in here are married 25 years? I say that was actually quite successful, even by a criminal standard, right? We both lived out our life sentence. I like to think that I finally got out for good behavior, and that he was lucky to get out alive. We did, though, have a very amicable divorce. And for those of you who are not familiar with that term, that is the most passive-aggressive of all of the divorces. And I did learn that I'm a petty bitch through that divorce, because he asked me if I would give up my last name and go back to go back to my maiden name. And even though I had been considering doing that, because he asked, I've decided I'm gonna die with this fucking name. And not only that, but I was on the dating apps, and as other people have told you, it doesn't always go great. So I thought to myself, Diana, you've always enjoyed lesbian porn. And I did, thank you. Faye likes that one. And I did actually, it was something I had always had on my mind. So I did date a woman for a year. I met a wonderful woman. We dated for a year. And things got so serious, we started talking about marriage. And I talked her into taking my last name if that happened. Yeah. Now, one thing that I do want to say is I was married for a really long time. We started dating when I was 18. We were married by 22. When I got off the apps, I had never dated an adult before. And I had heard of this little app called Plenty of Fish. Yeah, I heard a deep breath. Nobody told me that the fish are the clownfish and the bottom feeders. But I did meet a guy, and I thought things were going to go great. He asked me to meet him at a Tim Hortons in Burlington. And I thought, ooh, Burlington, you know, Toronto's rich cousin, Oakville taxes, Hamilton views. This is going to be fun. I met him. He showed up. He showed up in a car. He was well dressed, he smelled good, and I thought, ooh, this might be the one, right? Like he smelled good, the whole works. It was a little weird that he wanted to go drive through though, right? And I thought, okay, that's a little odd, and I watched enough Law and Order to know that Stabler and Benson would not approve of me getting into a strange car, so we didn't do that. But he did say he had a little bit of anxiety, the Tim Hortons was full, so we should sit outside on the curb. Which we did. While we were there, he said to me, you know, I've got this talent where I can tell the size of a person's foot just by looking at it. You see, you are much more worldly than I am. I had been married 25 years. I didn't know any difference. I thought, sure, why not? I slide up my foot. I put it out like this. He goes, 7.5. I thought, ooh, maybe he is the one. Look how talented he is. The bar's very low. But he actually had cupped my heel and my calf, and I thought, okay, this is a little weird. And while I'm trying to figure out why he's not letting go of my foot after he told me the size, and I'm thinking, he puts the foot right in his mouth. Like deep, toes, tongue between the toes, kind of in my mouth. And at this point, my brain is just going, and I'm thinking, okay, is this just the foot fetish? I don't kink shame, but is this just the foot fetish? Or is he having like a taste test Dahmer style, right? And you know, as a woman, you're kind of afraid, right? Because my friends are like, you should have kicked him in the face. I'm like, I don't know what level of crazy this is, right? But he must have seen the look of panic on my face because he kind of stopped and looked at me and said, is this too much? To which I said, yes, it's a little intimate for a first date. And so he gave me my foot back. And I learned 2 very important things that night. One is having my feet licked in a parking lot in Burlington is not my kink. And number 2, that the foot fetish is not a red flag, but me accepting a date at Tim Hortons from a guy on Plenty of Fish definitely is. I've been Diana Barbosa, thank you.
Give another round of applause, guys. That was a great set. How we doing tonight, guys? How's the audience doing? Good? Having a great time? You guys enjoying yourself? That's good to hear. That's a lot of beer on that table. Oh. You really must be enjoying yourself. All right. Well, all right, it's good to hear. I also love pornography, guys. It's an important admission to make. I think we all do. But you don't have OnlyFans. That's why you're mad. But I don't like just one kind of pornography. I like to move between different categories, right? Like I recently been getting into a category called BBW. You guys know what that is? BBW, yeah, it's bigger girls, curvy girls. I love BBW porn, but the only problem is it takes up too much space on my computer. These big ladies eat up all my data. End up with a big fat bill at the end of the month, guys. I really got to slim down on my consumption, right? Yeah. But yeah, like I don't just stick with one category, like I said. I like to move between different ones. Typically, I like strong women. Not emotionally strong. I like to break my girl down mentally and emotionally. I mean physically strong, like Miss Olympia. Because strong women give the best hand jobs. Have you ever had a really strong girl give you a hand job before? She will squeeze your dick and empty like a tube of toothpaste, man. Put it in a headlock and shit, man. The best thing with strong women is they don't let a single drop of semen go to waste. Because every drop of semen is a tasty addition to a protein shake. Yes, she can. All right. All right, guys, but our next comedian has nothing to do with that, so just forget everything I just said. Self-admission on my part. She is known for her hot flashes. It is not as hot as it sounds, all right? She is the female Human Torch. welcome to the stage, Fran Rotondo.
Thanks, Yoel. Hi, everybody. Yes, I'm Fran Rotondo. Rotondo is Italian. It's Italian for yes, I definitely will have seconds. Yeah, Italian. Yes, I'm Italian. I also have a little bit of Portuguese in me. Sometimes twice a week if my husband is lucky. Yeah. I'm going to talk a little bit about my husband because it's November, and November is Diabetes Awareness Month. And my husband's diabetic, so yeah, which is, he can do anything except make insulin. He's so great. Otherwise he's very talented. That's just his only fault. But with diabetes awareness, I'm trying to be more cognizant of not, referring to him as being diabetic because we shouldn't, they don't identify like that. The term that's preferred is living with diabetes. So now this month, instead of calling him Danabetic, it's my pet name for him, instead I say I'm living with Danabetes. So just to be more respectful this month, yeah. I'm 55. I just turned 55 this year, and wow, thank you. Yeah, I'm really good at aging. I'm really good at it. I'm 55, and it's difficult growing old with Grace. So I'm glad I have other friends because Grace is kind of a jerk. Oh, geez, Grace. Oh my God. It's interesting. It's been an interesting time because I also just started going through perimenopause. Anybody else going through that with me here? Yeah, it's interesting because for the first time ever, I was late. I was never late with my period ever. So for the first time last week at age 55, I took a pregnancy test. It was so fun. Oh, there were so many to choose from. The little sticks to pee on. Madhu, you'll be happy. No, I am not pregnant. Thank you. Because I decided a long time ago not to have kids. I instead chose to enjoy my life and have a disposable income. So it's good. So no, it just turns out I'm perimenopausal, not pregnant. So I'm not going to be a geriatric mom. So perimenopause, if you don't know, guys, it just means I'm not producing as many eggs, and also they're not that great. They're just not good. So if I was a chicken, my head would be on the chopping block now. It's just all used up, no more use to me. That's what that's all about. Yeah, what was that?
He's a chicken farmer.
Yeah, who's a chicken farmer? Seriously? Yeah, I'm becoming a useless chicken. That's what's happening to me. It's interesting times, for sure. Wow, okay, I didn't know that it would go there. Who would have thought there'd be a chicken farmer in the audience? I did not know that. Now I'm really worried. Woo, okay. Oh boy, I'm so distracted now by that. Wow. I'm also it's senior moments for me. It's real, it's very real. But turning 55, there is a perk to it because according to Shoppers Drug Mart, I'm a senior now. And I get the senior discount. 20% off every Thursday. Only on Thursdays. They only care about us on Thursdays. That's it. So I save up all my shopping for Thursdays now. The scientists that created Viagra? Viagra, somebody else, I know Jimmy said he was on Cialis. Same kind of thing, right? There's 2 drugs for men to get them hard and keep them hard, right? For women, we don't have anything, but scientists are working on something for women, something to help, get women aroused and keep them aroused, right? The working name they're going with is Triagra. Yeah. Their marketing slogan is, "It doesn't work, but at least we tried to care about women." Yeah, that's their slogan. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to go. Really, the Triagra, the mode of action is it's going to block our receptors of annoyance. Yeah. Just keep us, like, make us think, like, that the chores are done, the house is clean, we have money, my husband is not an idiot, so that we're turned on. That's how it's going to work. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how much time I have left. I think I ran through everything I wanted to, except for one last thing. I told you at the beginning I'm Italian. I grew up with Italian immigrant parents. Anybody else coming from an immigrant background? Immigrant parents? Immigrant kids? Yeah. It's a special kind of upbringing, isn't it, guys? So I do have a fond memory that I would like to share a fond memory of growing up in an Italian family in Brampton, no less. If I had one, if I had a fond memory of growing up, like I would share it right now with everybody, but I don't. So anyway, it's been emotional. I'm Fran Mortondo. Let's bring Yoel back up.
You don't have to give hand jobs.
Alright, well, in the meantime, you can talk. Told you it was on, guys. Gee, it's testing you guys, alright, alright. You know, Fran said that she has Portuguese in her a couple times a week, and Brazilian, she's feeling exotic. You guys never been to Brazil? All right. All right. Our next comedian is the one-liner king. The only thing shorter than his jokes is his manhood. Welcome to the stage, Stephen Payless Paylor.
I'm not circumcised. I don't have a manhood. There's this house in my neighborhood that's been vacant for a long time. It's been vacant for so long that animals started living in it. You know? It's been, long story short, property is completely trashed. Everybody in the neighborhood is saying it's beyond repair. There's nothing we can do about it. I just can't believe that now I have to share my neighborhood with open mic comics. I knew it was open mic comics because the raccoons moved out. When someone screws something up, we say they butchered it, right? But if you're a butcher, that's your job, you know? I think it must be hard working as a butcher because you don't know when you're screwing up on the job. Imagine if you were a butcher and your boss said to you something mean. He was yelling at you like, Stephen, since you started working here, you haven't butchered anything. You're fired. They say sitting is the new smoking. That's weird, because I've been doing both at the same time. I've tried to quit sitting many times. Now I only sit socially, down to 2 chairs a day. No more bumming seats. Driving into any city, they always have a welcome sign, and they insist on putting the population number just under the name of the city. You've surely seen this. I think before the internet, this information actually mattered, you know? Because now that we have the internet, we can instantly look up the census population of any city, anywhere, instantly, just like that on our phones, right? So, therefore, this information is not useful information anymore. It's just bragging. you know? At this point. I think instead it should say something like, Toronto, 2.7 million followers. Or Sudbury, 200,000 criminals. Or Brampton. Never mind. For my next joke, I need about 25 volunteers. It's a scary world with all these rectangles we have out there, I think, you know? Like at night, we lay our body on a soft rectangle mattress, and then we lay our head on a smaller, softer rectangle pillow. To relax, we sit on a rectangle couch, staring at the rectangle TV, you know? We couldn't stand pouring Rice Krispies out of a rectangle box and into a bowl, you know? So we invented the Rice Krispies square. And what is a square but a younger, hotter rectangle? Right? Where the cameras are, you're probably watching this performance through a rectangle right now, an Instagram reel, through your rectangle phone in the future. Thing with that, camera lenses are round, but they make rectangle photos. What's with that? Plates are round also, and we wash them with rectangle sponges. Pizzas are round, but we cut them into triangles and then put them in a rectangle box. I think New Yorkers are in denial about this whole situation. You know, Madison Square Garden isn't a square garden. It's a tall rectangle building. You know? Washington Square Park is not a square park, it's a rectangle park. If you've been. Times Square is neither square nor about time. I got a little bit of writer's block trying to write that joke. And then I realized, I looked at my eraser, and it's a rectangle, you know? My rectangle eraser is a writer's block. All right. Well, I'm just kidding. I'm actually left-handed. Okay, thank you.
That was a short set. What can I say? Give another round of applause for my man, Steven. We're going to keep this thing moving real quick, guys. We're at the halfway point for the show. So I want to see some real energy from you guys. Get excited. This man is running a show at Aqua Nova this upcoming Monday. Give it up for my man, Trevor Curl.
What's up, everybody? What's going on, Peanut Gallery back there? What's going on? So just a reminder, everybody, no having fun outside, no legal activities, no smoking weed. What the fuck's up with that, eh? People upstairs don't like weed. That's cool, but it's legal. I don't understand that concept. Right on. Cool, guys. Still don't understand that. But dude was talking about people having kids for no apparent reason. Well, we can't, you know. You gotta tell my son, like, you know what? We can't go out and have fun outside. God forbid we smoke weed inside. Jesus Christ, where are we as a society? Also, I'd like to point out that I know where all these tents are coming from. It's from you guys who get here at fucking 5 o'clock and sign up and fill up the fucking list. What the fuck is up with that? I get here at 7:10 and it's already filled. Open it up at 7, not 5:10, not 5:30, not 6. The fuck is up with that mentality? Holy shit, you have the fucking side job just to get here. Yeah. Holy fuck, man. Let me get into some jokes now. Jesus Christ. I'm fucking 13 days sober. Can you fucking tell? Holy shit! What am I doing to stop the urges of not smoking weed? One of them is hiding in the bathroom at work. I've been dehydrating my body through my tear ducts. And I've been refitting my fist in the wall that I've made at home. I'm into wall fisting now. Cool, guys. Cool. Jesus Christ. There's my energy gone. Anyone else get traveler's diarrhea when they leave their house? Or is that just me? I'm gonna have a hard time talking shit. Jesus Christ. No. There's a couple new jokes I want to work with you guys, but last week I went golfing. I know it's snowing outside. You're like, how'd you do it? I went Saturday. Didn't go Sunday. I'm not that fucking stupid, right? But no, on Saturday I hit a shot so hard that my hand started to rattle and vibrate. I was like, this would be a great time to jerk off. Yeah, they always say you're either good at sex or you're good at golf. I'm good at neither. But it's not for a lack of trying. I just haven't figured out which one I want to excel in, right? I'll figure it out one day. Anyone play video games in here? Couple people, right? Okay, well, I read a study recently with video games that it actually reverses your aging. I'm a virgin now. Those two things have nothing to do in common. I just wanted to let you guys know. So anyone want to help? That's cool. Right on, cool. Anyone gone to a housewarming party recently? Yeah? What'd you buy them?
I brought them
You know what I bought them? A furnace. Because you got to stay warm in a housewarming, right? Cool, cool. Guys, not smoking weed fucking sucks. I don't know if you guys have ever done that. It's not because I want to, I just wanted a better tolerance, you know? Want to get fucking stoned again. But no, with the not smoking weed, I've just taken deep breaths. And I got here at 7:10, I looked at the list, and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Do you not work? Bunch of jobless behavior in here. Fucking ridiculous. How much time I got, Yoel? I got 1 more minute? Okay. What do we end up on here? See, none of these are going to work for me. Yeah, if I got here earlier, maybe, but fuck.
He's fucking dope, man.
Anyone on TikTok recently checked in on the ore farmer? Where the fuck did he go, eh?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Do you guys know what I'm talking about? The ore farmer? The guy was sitting on top of a fucking boat, fucking waving his arm around? He just disappeared off the internet. Brought too much attention to his tribe. Cool. I like to point out the one person from Stony Creek, she was just bragging that she's the only one in this room with a driveway. Awesome, guys. You guys have been wonderful. I haven't finished yet. I said you guys have been great, and you guys thought that was it. Please don't show up so fucking early next time. Thank you, guys.
That was a public service announcement, guys. That was not comedy. That was a warning. There you go. Punk rock in comedy format. There you go. You got a punk rocker over here. Oh, look at that. There you go. Who's your favorite band? Anyway. You have your time on stage, and I wouldn't know the band anyway. Yeah. All right, guys. Let's keep this shit going. I know that he raised the roof, but our next comedian is a much more of a tempo setter, like my man Kyle Lowry, but not related to Kyle Lowry. You have Spencer Lowry. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, my name is Spencer Lowry, and someone sincerely asked me once if I was related to Kyle Lowry. And I was like, you mean the big black NBA player? No. It's like asking if Yoel and I are related. We're not. So yeah, I'll tell you a bit about myself. My name is Spencer Lowry, and both my parents are deaf, and it's the only interesting thing about me, so I'm gonna fucking use it. And it's true, I'm not using it for clout. My dad was born deaf, and then remained. Still is. And my mom was born hearing, but she lost her hearing later in life. Kind of like Beethoven, except she sucks at music. She's horrible. Fuck. I wish she'd stop. I was looking at Beethoven for that bit, and apparently there's a rumor that he was gay with his brother. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. And they also speculated that he lost his hearing as a side effect from syphilis, which I was like, oh, he was a slut. And then someone was like, well, you can get it from your mom. And I was like, well, he wants to fuck his brother, so if he fucked his mom, I mean, I wouldn't put it past him. But it's cool having deaf parents. It's different. There are good parts to it. Like, anytime my girlfriend accuses me of being a bad listener, I just say, hey, it runs in my family, you know? It's not my fault. Other people see the bright side for me. They'll be like, oh, your parents are deaf? Like, that means you can have sex as loud as you want. Like, the girls you have sex with can be so loud. The girls I have sex with don't make noise, first of all. You have to be doing a good job for them to make noise. And they don't... Oh, that's not true. Sometimes they make a noise. They'll be like... It's like not what I'm going for. It's like when you think you found a parking spot and then there's like a Kia Soul at the front, you go... That's the noise. Sucks. And then they'll follow it up. They'll be like, well, you can jerk off loudly. Who jerks off loudly? I didn't even know you were supposed to make noise. I just do. I don't know what am I supposed to do? No idea. The only noise I make sometimes when I jerk off is when I come in my belly button. I go, oh shit, it's coming in my belly button. That's the only noise. That's it. It happens every time, like every time. And there's some bad parts to having deaf parents. It's not all fun. Like, it's not. Like, I used to get bullied. Yeah, you're laughing. No, you're laughing. I used to get bullied a lot for having deaf parents. And people would come up to me and they'd be like, oh, your parents are deaf. Do they sound like this? Which hurt my feelings because they do. Sound exactly like that. Like, the impressions are fucking perfect. Like, I was like, oh, you met them. Yeah. I don't like getting bullied accurately because, like, what I can't be like, no, and then my dad comes, expensive. I'm like, fuck. There he is. Yeah. I have a weird relationship with my dad because there's a bit of a language barrier because I'm not amazing at sign language, unfortunately. It's kind of sad, but the best way I can describe our relationship is like, I remember back in the day, like, convenience store owners were like Asian always. I mean, I know you're like, they're still Asian, but you know what I mean.
That's so much.
You know, like they used to be like, oh, you know, like that. You know, they were Asian. And when you're a kid, you're like, they're all Chinese. They're not all Chinese. The way I would describe our relationship is like, if you're a regular at a convenience store, back in the day, it was like an Asian guy, and you don't talk much, but you're like, I think he likes me. That's me and my dad. I'm like, you think? And then sometimes he seems a little disappointed, and I don't know why, but I think he likes me. That's me and my dad. An Asian convenience store owner. Is me and my dad. I get into awkward situations sometimes because I'm not good at sign language. Like one time I was driving with my dad and he ran over a cat. Not on purpose. He wasn't like, and it was an accident. He ran over a cat and because I didn't know enough sign language to be like, hey, there's a cat. So he hit the cat. But I saw it, and that's a problem. It's like because I didn't know what to say, I basically saw it and then just like waited for him to hit it, and I didn't do anything. And then I told him, you know, I know cat. I was like, you hit a cat. And then he went, oh. And then like he still brings up, he'll be like, you know, remember the cat, and I'll be like, yeah, and he'll be like, And then one day I was like, I think he thinks that's the noise it makes when you hit a cat, is a fart coming out of an ass. Which is not close. My dad actually works at that deaf high school, by the way. Yeah, he actually does. He's not a cheerleader, though. He's not. But people ask me a lot of questions because they're curious about, deaf people, and they'll come up to me and just be like, like, usually starts off nice. They'll be like, deaf people can, do they drive? I was like, yeah. I mean, not well, but yeah, I mean, they can drive. And then immediately it gets sexual, like right away. They just turn sexual. They'll be like, oh, deaf people, they must give good hand jobs, right? I'm like, why would I know? I don't. The only deaf people I know are my parents. If I had an answer for that, like if I was like, my mom's pretty good, my dad's a little grabby. No, I have no idea. I have no idea. I have not yet gotten a hand job from a deaf person or my parents. So, and hopefully I never will. All right, guys, I'm Spencer Lowry. Thank you so much.
Give it up for Spencer Lowry. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Nothing like a good hand job story to get the night going. Spencer said that you have to do a good job sexually for women to make noise in bed. She's not making noise. I don't think it's consensual. I don't know. I just got to put it out there, all right? If you don't know that much, Spencer, just stick the fucking dogs like Tochi. Hyenas, my bad. I don't know what the fuck. The real problem with women sexually, I find, is that they can't take a compliment. Take premature ejaculation, for example. See, the women aren't laughing. See that? It just proves my point. Just proves my point. But see, I'm very sexually adventurous. I like to do this thing where I lay in my back and let the girl do all the work. I'm just a freak to you guys. All right. Okay. I thought I was relating to you guys, but apparently you guys are judgmental. It's okay, guys. You can take out all your problems on this next comedian. Let's bring up the stage. He's performed at Yuck Yucks. Let's bring up Robert Stevens.
I love how the host, I went to go shake his hand, but he just gave me a big black object instead. So I have a question. You guys want to hear my act, or do you guys want to be asked a bunch of questions? Act. Questions? All right, the actual audience. All right. All right. All right. So here's how it's going to work. I'm going to ask you some questions. Some could be opinions. I'm just letting you know. I'm a typical white comedian. I might get canceled for this. If any of this is racist. The suspense is just building. All right, so here we go. The opinion piece of Johnny England, or Jimmy England. Oh, okay, yeah, so he asked me this earlier, and he was asking me, do you think Canada got scammed and reconciled the land to the wrong Indians? I have no doubt. I'll ask Matthew that later. All right. So yourself. Yeah, what's your name, hon? Faye. Faye, okay. Everyone give it up for Faye. Very brave. I have a question. Why haven't you bought a shirt yet? You have. See, this is totally random. Buy a shirt, you can buy a shirt. They're like $40. Or they're like free if you suck the owner's dick. All right, let's see here. What's your name, sweetheart? Diana. Okay, so this is totally random. How much do you weigh?
Do you want me to answer that?
Sure, why not?
I weigh 248 pounds.
248 pounds. You're a good sport. That was just totally random. See? Random Rob here. I'm probably the epitome of what, you know, I'm the poster child for like veterans, like health, like mental health initiatives, as you can see. All right, so let's see here. I'm gonna ask you a question here. Crack, cocaine, meth, dick, dildos. Brian, what the fuck is your shopping list always doing my goddamn fucking questions? I keep telling you, man. All right, hold on. Hold on here. All right. Oh, here's one for you. Are your parents as disappointed that Plan B failed them?
I don't think so.
They don't think, you don't think that they did. Okay. My parents were pretty disappointed. Like, I kind of turned out looking like, you know, Marty McFly went back in a time machine and fucked Rosie O'Donnell. See, just like Rosie, I got a great beard, but I'm just as equally not funny. All right, hold on. We got, what's your name, guy with the glasses that was sitting beside me? Boston hat?
Dylan.
What?
Dylan. Let's get on fire.
Dylan?
Dylan. Let's get on fire.
Oh, here we go. This is a good one. This will help with your, I guess, racism. Okay. So, why is Matu the only Indian in Canada that doesn't know how to deliver jokes? Deliver jokes. There we go. That one was for you. Because most Indians deliver Uber Eats, I guess. I don't know. Or crash transport trucks. I don't know. I'm 90s racist. I'm at least straight up. All right. What's your name there, fella in the back hiding? Aren't you the guy that was talking about fucking dogs earlier? All right. I don't want to like you're like.
Are you calling him racist? How dare you?
No, I'm telling him to stop fucking the dog. All right. It's Dante, right?
He works hard.
Oh, this is actually audience to audience, so we're gonna have a special one here. So what's your name, sir? Francis. All right, you gotta ask the person beside you this. All right. Sorry. All right. You gotta come up here. All right, come on up. So Francis, come up. You gotta ask. But you have to agree to actually say this. You agree? You handshake deal? All right. You gotta say that to the person that you're with.
Will you marry me?
Hey, we're good. Yeah. See, you're welcome. What's your answer? Yes. See, magic at the CFTA today. Congratulations, Francis. Let's see here. Okay, the person at the back. What's your name there, sweetheart? It's Fran, right?
I'm the sweetheart? Wow.
You are.
All right.
All right, I got a question for you. Are your parents black?
They might be. They're Italian.
Because yeah. Well, yeah, I guess you're a slight achiever because you're shade up, I guess. I don't know. Let's see here. Cut the mic. Yeah, I got the light. I got like a minute and a half. Shut the fuck up, Brian. Holy. I got a couple lights? Oh, I'm over? Oh my goodness. Okay, so the guy will, the wonderful host will come back up. I'm so sorry. And he gets to choose a question for me. There we go.
It's okay, Rob. I have my own question for you. I was going to ask you what your IQ was, but numbers don't go that low. Anyone else want to read this question?
No. What's it say?
Do you sleep around?
Around where?
Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Who enjoyed Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Jeez. With no money involved. That was great. All right, well. Absolutely. Whatever you just fucking said. Yeah, I don't know what you just said. Great.
I bet you get more pink as much as you wear it.
Ah, yeah, buddy. Fuck yeah, yeah! Fuck yeah, yeah! Yeah!
Just flip the table over. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. we got the Dudley boys in the building, man. Stone Cold Steve Austin. All right. This got a little too rowdy. All right. White people, calm down. Settle down, white people. All right. I love how all the black people are just tucked away in the corner. We fought 400 years just to fucking sit in the back again. This is what we're doing? Is this what we're fucking doing? Fuck, Toki can't speak English. He has an excuse, but you guys, Jesus Christ. Oh! His next act is at Backdoor Comedy, guys. You'll see him at Backdoor Comedy. Raw, no lube. Dante is his co-star, apparently. Do not bring a camera. That will not be live streamed. All right, guys. We got our next act, who is spectacular and fabulous in every way, unlike these people over here. Let's bring up my lady, Faye Bebe. Faye Bebe. Faye Bebe. Faye Bebe.
How are we doing, CFTA? Woo, love it. My achievement this November is I set a new personal record for losing my poppy. I went to Service Ontario for, actually it's none of your business. Don't be so nosy, come on. I went to Service Ontario, I had an appointment, I signed in. I was like, oh, hey, the poppy box is there. I'll empty my change in, get my poppy, put it on my coat. Did what I had to do there. Again, none of your business. And as I walked out of Service Ontario, my poppy flew off. So that was under half an hour. New personal best. Thank you. I feel like I look like I could do 6 skateboard tricks tonight. I don't know. That's just me. We were talking about being pregnant tonight. Guys, I don't know if I'd want to get pregnant. Because, hear me out. What?
Don't ruin the joke.
I don't know if I'd want to get pregnant. Because, think about, what if I get fat? The people who aren't laughing are like, who's going to tell her? Who's going to tell her, guys? I am fully aware I am a fat lady. It's okay. It's a descriptor, right? It's a word. It's kind of like tall or thin, which I'm not, but I digress. Which, I'll be honest, I don't know if I use that right. I like to use fancy sounding words to make myself sound photosynthesis. Yeah, but, moving perpendicular. No, I am a fat lady, and people often react when I say that. They act like I've just said the N-word. They're like, which I'm not saying the word fat is like the N-word, but if it was, would I not have a pass? Again, moving perpendicular. No, there are a lot of pluses to being a fat lady and not just the clothing. The few people who get it, get it. It's called plus sizes. No, there's a lot of perks. For instance, you might be looking at me and be like, oh, Faye, you're on stage, you're doing stand-up comedy, you're an extrovert. And to that I would say, haha, I fooled you. I am what they call an introverted an extroverted introvert. I lied, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to break your trust. I really like you guys. I don't want to do this to us. I feel like it's going so well. No, I am an extroverted introvert, so I pretend really well to be an extrovert, and I can do it, but to a certain extent. I have a very limited social battery, and once it drains, I need to get the fuck out. Pardon my French. So, for instance, let's say I'm at a housewarming party. We were talking about housewarming party earlier. I didn't bring a furnace, because I'm not cool like that. I'm too spicy. I'm at a housewarming party, and let's say, okay, my battery's starting to drain, but I don't want to be the first to leave. I don't want to be rude. I want to be supportive, right? So all I have to do is start singing, and then everyone's like, oh my God, it's time to leave. Let's go. Because it's not over till the fat lady sings, right? Yeah. Hey, oh my goodness. No, it's fun. I like being a fat lady. Sometimes when I call myself fat, I'll have people, they'll react and be like, no, don't say that. Don't you talk about my friend that way. You're not fat, you're beautiful. It's like, oh, okay, I don't remember calling myself ugly, but you know. I can see what you think. No, and like, or people will be like, no, you're not fat, you have fat. And like, okay, I get it, but like you, sir, like how tall are you? 6'2". 6'2", woo, what a man. I'm 5'1.5" of an inch. And yes, that ½ inch is very important, you guys get it. No, so like you, I would say you're tall, right? And if you were to be like, yeah, I'm a tall guy, I wouldn't be like, no, you're not tall, you have tall. He's got tall bones. It's silly, it's so silly. Anyway, we're gonna move perpendicular again. The other day, I got to pass one of my favorite things, which is pro-life protesters. I love really gruesome pictures of dead babies. It's my favorite thing. Just makes my day, you know? I was walking on my way home from work and they were set up on the corner of Cannon and James, and I was like, oh, great. Woo. So I'm walking by. Woo! Love it! But also, as much as I don't like, I'm not a huge fan, they have every right to be there and protest, just like anyone else does. Okay, fuck me. Anyway, they have every right to be there, as uncomfortable as it is, and as much as I don't like them. But I'm walking by, and one of them looks at me, and she hands me a plant fit, and she's like, oh, you'll definitely like this. And I was like, oh, no, thank you. I'm not pregnant, just fat, thanks. And I walked on my merry way. However, recently, I have learned that I am actually not fat. I am just pregnant. Which may piss some people off, but you know, I am having a little baby boy. Thank you. I'm very excited. Some of you may know my fiance. His name is Greg, so I guess you could say I'm Gregnet. With a Faby. Yeah, so it's time to pull out the big guns, because I obviously didn't. Pull out, that is, you know. Anyway, guys, I have been Faye with an E. We're going to bring back your host, Yoel.
Give it up for Faye Baby. Faye Baby. Faye Baby. Faye Baby. That was splendid, guys. That was splendid. There you go. And I want every woman to understand this. No matter how big you become in life, no matter how fat you can get, you should never feel lesser of yourself because a Jamaican man will love you no matter what. Okay, he will. All right, but that's it. The word fat is a blessing in Jamaica. Fat, poom, poom, fat, everything. All right. Dante's been licking his lips all fucking night. I don't even see him, bro. That's it. That's a blessing. Shout out from the Nigerians. The first Jamaicans. The proto-Jamaicans out there. Just as loud and obnoxious. All right. This next comedian, I know nothing about him. He said say something funny about him, but I know nothing about him. So fuck him. Welcome to the stage, Brian D'Souza.
Thanks, Yoel. Wait till after the show to fuck me. All right, guys, it's great to be back at the Center for Oral Arts. I always leave a bit disorientated and somewhat disappointed, but, you know, it'll be like any other night. We've had some great performers tonight. How the fuck we doing, guys? All right, the fentanyl has not killed you guys yet. Are we fans of clean comedy at all? That's great, guys, because I grew up idolizing the cleanest comedian of all time. I'm sure some of you have heard of him, Mr. Bill Cosby. Now, miss, you look a bit too young to have grown up watching The Cosby Show, but let me assure you, Bill's not too old to want to get to know you right now. Guys, I'm just over my 2-year anniversary of comedy, and no, don't cheer, it's completely broken me mentally. Like, there's no money in this. I have to compete with some of the fuckers in this room just to get a free spot somewhere. And I'm like, wow, this goes against all my programming as an Indian, you know? So, you know, finally I see this spark of hope. Have we heard of the Riyadh Comedy Festival in Saudi Arabia? Yeah, I would kill a journalist with a chainsaw for $1 million. There is some controversy, I'm aware. The next festival is probably not till like another year. So in the meantime, what am I gonna do? Well, Bill has lots of legal fees. I could organize Cosby's comeback tour. I've already got a great name, guys. Bill Cosby, Second Coming. Now, some of you were kind of quiet. Were you asleep during Bill's first coming? All right, so I meet lots of comedians, new ones, old ones, ancient ones. They all have the same vibe. They want to know how they can be successful, right? And I'm going to explain how you got to do that, okay? This is the test you have to pass. You do your set, you fucking kill, and then the next day, hey, how's it going, dude? What's going on? You got a marriage proposal?
Something like that.
All right, if you don't, I'll be proposing to her. The next day after you kill, the audience has to still think of some shit you said. Something you said has to be embedded so deep in the audience's consciousness, they remember you, okay? And the master of leaving people with feeling like he left a part of himself inside of them was Bill Cosby. No, seriously, go on YouTube. I was watching his stuff. It's great. It's great. If you look at me, I'm kind of in shape, okay? It's not steroids. It's not lifting weights. I do something called Pilates. Have we heard of it? All right, my friend Theo describes Pilates like this. 14 super hot chicks in a room and 2 guys who are fucking each other. Steve wasn't there today, so I had to finish by myself. Have you noticed how there's Black History Month, gay pride, summer, all this crap? But there's no Indian History Month, right? Do you want to know why? As an Indian, I'm proud whenever I get the better of someone financially. Okay, true story. I'm trying to buy gold, like gold bars off Facebook Marketplace. And I noticed the guy's price is $225, and I'm like, well, I could get the same bar at TD for $218. This guy was sick, okay? He was super smart. He had this wicked comeback. He goes, fuck you, Packy, and then he blocks me. But I'm gonna have the last laugh, right? When I'm his landlord in 5 years, we're gonna see whose house smells like curry. It's gonna be his, right? Before I go, guys, I want to talk about the George Costanza buffer zone with his crazy parents. We've all seen the episode, right? Put your hand up if you believe you need to get away from your fucking crazy parents. We're in Hamilton. Every hand in this room should be up, okay? I'm sure every person living in that tent city is correct, okay? They had to get away. It was too bad. I'm going to tell you guys, I've been in therapy for 10 years, and I'm actually a Christian, right? So I do believe in forgiveness. I do believe there's a reason to forgive. And I'll explain this. Do we have any members of Gen Z here? Okay, worst fucking generation in the world. Fucking, these 3 are lazy fuckers. Every dollar they make, they spend 5 on avocado toast, okay? Unlike you 3, what? I don't care. I still hate you. That's not gonna stop me from doing this. Unlike you, miss, I earned my money the old-fashioned way. I inherited it from my parents while they were still alive, unlike the Menendez brothers. And that's why I believe in forgiveness. Someone you hate, especially in comedy, is bound to have something you want. And, you know, some of the most powerful people are repulsive, sick motherfuckers in this game. I've learned that. Anyway, my time is up. If you want me, I'll be in the bathroom sucking my own dick. All right, back to our host, Yoel. And I've seen him before. One day, this guy's gonna have it.
don't know what that means, but sure. Brian D'Souza giving brown people a bad name. All right. All right. Where do I go with that? I don't know. Guess we have to just keep it moving, huh? Keep it moving. All right, guys. Our next comedian is a part-time comic, full-time serial killer, and I guess part-time sci-fi writer as well. Welcome to the stage, D.T. Scott.
About the rectangle guy, remember him? He's on stage. This is a rectangle, this is a square. Bro, you're a fucking square, okay? Write a fucking joke. Oh, I'm sorry. Try to be nice. And this one time I saw this fella. Well, okay, I'll tell the whole story. Okay, I was at the after hours and I was doing ketamine. And anyways, long story short, I ended up with some black dudes after the after hours. And the one fella had a really gay dick. This gentleman's dick, it was going straight, right? And then at the last minute, it just veered off in a really gay direction. It's like, and it was kind of like me in that moment. Like I was going straight, and then I did some ketamine at the after hours, and I just veered off in a gay direction. Man, telling a good, solid dick joke is hard. Oh, shit. I like scat porn, and I have a shit fetish, okay? I'm gonna tell you guys. I have a shit fetish. It's fucked up, man. It's really fucked up. I told this one chick, I'm like, I'm gonna give it to you how I like my sewage. Raw. Yeah. Man. Well, I wrote some new jokes. That's why I'm not remembering. This is unprofessional at the open mic, I know. What else? Oh, yeah. Do people with cleft palate have really good taste in music? Yeah, stupid. So I was banging this girl, right? And I nutted in her by mistake. And she's like, oh my God, do you have a plan B? And I was like, and I thought to myself, don't worry, there'll be plenty of mourning after I'm done with you. Some murder joke, whatever. I'm fucking stupid. I feel bad now. I called out the rectangle guy and I can't even remember my set. I almost did bestiality once, but rabbits run fast. Okay, it's dumb. You know, sex is a very natural thing, right? And you should never be ashamed of sex, right? You should never be ashamed of it. So, like, it got to the point where, you know, it was so natural to me that I started mimicking animals with my mating strategy. So I dug a large hole in the ground, and I covered it so it looked like leaves, and I waited patiently, like the trapdoor spider. Okay, another stupid one. Sometimes you gotta be... These are very stupid, I'm realizing. Oh, yeah, so I love showing my cock to people. Fucking love it. I'm addicted to it. It's brutal. Like, it's gonna catch up to me. in the pre-cancellation of my post-cancellation career. I am a liability. Some people are addicted to crank, right? I'm addicted to wank. Okay, also stupid, I think. I gotta stop being so mean to myself. What else? Oh yeah. I notice like how happy people are when they're at Dollarama, like these poor people, like they finally feel rich for the first time. It's like a spiritual thing. It's like a pilgrimage to Mecca. You should start calling it Dollar Llama. Dollar Llama? Wait, that's how it's supposed to be. Okay. I swear I was stupid. Okay, those are all stupid. And I really like black chicks. White chicks, pale in comparison. That was embarrassing. Thank you guys for listening.
What did I tell you? He was a killer, ladies, right? Don't hang out with him after the show, though. I cannot guarantee your safety. And Guelph is leaving. Our inbred cousins. All right. Au revoir, Guelph. Au revoir. All right, guys. Our next comedian comes from somewhere that I don't know where the fuck it is. But we're going to pretend like we care. Welcome to the stage, Alex Aguilar. Oh, all right. Well, this is a marathon. Aguilar.
Thank you for having me. See, at the start of this night, right, Toji talked about dogs. This completely derailed it because I was going to say, I love dogs. Dude, I was going to say, don't we like dogs? Look, I like, truthfully, I love dogs. I got a dog myself. I had two. One grew up with me. He got to like 20 till like he had this, not to get dark, he had this like big tumor, he had Alzheimer's, kidney failure. Dude, this guy was going through the ringer. Dude, every step he took was the same step he took 5 times ago. Okay, look, and you would think it's hard to understand, you know, if your dog is under dementia. But after the 3rd time around the countertop, or maybe, you know, like 5 more times, it kind of gets a little bit extra. I grew up real poor, so, you know, I was in like the ghetto of Toronto, and then we got this dog. So what's better is to have a kid, a dog, and then an apartment in like a ghetto part of Toronto. But the best thing is the way we treated this dog in times of ailment, right? So if this dog had diarrhea, okay, we gave him Pepto-Bismol. How do you give a dog Pepto? You can't feed the dog like a baby. You can't give a bottle and go, you know? We gave him pink rice, and that's how we cured him. So when he had diarrhea, pink rice. When he walked around a lot, pink rice. We kind of just hoped, because, you know, the vet is kind of expensive. It's kind of difficult. Anyways, we love dogs, right? We love dogs. Look, naming a dog is kind of complicated, okay? You name a dog Einstein, you look at the dog, at least when I look at the dog, that's a dumb dog. You know? I think of Einstein not as like a mega brain, like Pinky and the Brain type dog. This dog is like, his eyes are protruding, no thought in his eyes. You look at it, that's a dumb dog. That is, you know. You name a dog Mr. Pickles, you look at the dog, that's not a pickle. You know? It's not- I thought it was funny. Anyways. Look, when I get older, I've had 2 dogs, right? The second dog is my grandma's. The dog is attached to him. Like, I've seen obsession in terms of stalkers, like for Harry Styles, you know? But this dog is like amazed with this dog. And I would like a dog like that, right? I'd like a dachshund. I like a dachshund. The wiener dog, right? I envision this whole story. Maybe if I could produce a show for this wiener dog. I call it Wiener vs. Wild. Put it on Nat Geo, and it's just 529 episodes of this dog surviving the wild. How? I didn't have the leash, you know? When I was younger, we would always have the dog run around, and he ran away. So I assumed he didn't like us, but he'd always come back, you know? This dachshund, I'm assuming he's lost. So we'll have night cameras around the wilderness of my home, or maybe like in the bushes outside, like if it's like a suburban home. And like you'll have the protruding eyes, but that's because of the camera angles. We'll keep it like the forehead right here, you know? Wiener versus wild. This dog, it will be telegraphed or telegrammed. It'll be shown to the masses. And it's gonna teach our dogs how to survive perfectly in the wild. Like Bear Grylls, you gotta drink your piss, you gotta eat shit, or that's what the dogs will learn, or they already do that already, so they'll be fine. They'll be fine. Yeah. So, yeah, that's my little like wiener dog story. But you know, I thought I kind of veered a different direction. And I saw a headline, like missing baby found 51 years later. Oh, it's not a baby. I could tell you from a glance that's not a baby. Dude, the officer stated, I know a baby when I see one. And then the case was dismissed. Yeah. And then my last one for y'all is, I saw a headline today where a woman was stuck in a chimney. Yeah, correspondence, you know, I would imagine, you know, she said, ho, 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 got stuck, now she's arrested, you know, trying to steal money of some sort. Anyways, that's my time.
Give it up for Alex, guys. That was great, guys. Up and comer in the scene. Man, Wiener versus Wild, huh? Tochi was just foaming at the mouth when he heard that. He couldn't control himself, man. Wiener versus Wild. Oh my God. I think I saw that on the Playboy channel. Forgot to say, because Alex told me before I was supposed to bring him up, he's supposed to introduce him as him being Mexican. And then I asked him if he was Mexican. He's like, no, I'm actually from El Salvador. And I'm like, Trump doesn't care. The same motherfucker. Filipino, Asian, doesn't matter, right? You know, I'm going to bring up your next comic now. She brings a rock and roll style to the stage. And I would roast her, but I'd probably get kicked out of here. So bring it up to the stage, Dana Monica.
Hi, guys. Thank you so much for coming to my show as your 5-minute headliner. My name's Dana Monica, but you can call me Dana, all my friends do. Yeah, speaking of the fact that I am number 16 and I got here at 7:03, my friend Trevor earlier nearly started a riot. Bitch, I love a riot, so let's fucking roll, okay? I love that you guys have a free workshop. It's so, but what about the rest of us that are already funny? Like, I don't know. I got kids, so I'm the Mama Duke of Durand, which is the neighborhood we're in right now, if you guys don't know that. So I can't make it. Although I did message them and asking if I could bring the kids. They said, yeah, still haven't made it though, so. Yeah. I'm very ADHD. Anybody here have ADHD? Yeah, I heard earlier Diana, the funny Diana, was talking about ADHD. I'm so ADHD that I lost my keys for a month. You can keep eye contact. I'm funny, don't worry. I lost my keys for a month, and I didn't really tell anyone because I've told people so many times about my bullshit, you know what I mean? That I'm 31 years old now, I just keep it in the back pocket. So I lost my keys for a fucking month, didn't tell anyone, and everyone's just asking how I've lost weight. Everyone's like, where'd that 15 pounds go? It's on the bus that I had to take to get my daughter. Yeah. I also get lost a lot because of ADHD. I do comedy in Toronto sometimes. I've literally walked 20 minutes out of the way of a comedy club that I parked at, like right behind, you know? Yeah, that also will take a few pounds off. I probably get about like 5,000 extra steps a day because of ADHD, you know? Like, where's my keys? Where's my baby? Where's my man? Where's my, hymen? Somewhere. I lost that somewhere. Where the fuck did that go, girls, you know? I'm 31, so I'm just coming off of like the tomfoolery of my 20s, you know? Like as if this shit isn't foolish still, you know? Come on. But yeah, being in my 20s was fucking crazy because I'm one of those folks who didn't get diagnosed until adulthood because I grew up in the 90s, you know? So it was like, if you are drawing inverted crosses in your face, just go in the hall, you know? Like, no psych evaluations were offered to us. But, anyway, so I'm one of those people that got diagnosed in adulthood. I don't know where I started with this joke, but we're going to go somewhere else. ADHD, baby. So naturally, I got addicted to meth, right? Anybody else? Yeah? No? Boy in the corner, come on. What about Coke? Anybody here starting their Coke adventure? Yeah? Have fun. It's going to be so fun, and then it's going to get so bad. You know what I mean? Like, I had to get sober in my 20s because, like I said, I got addicted to meth, right? You can't live a life like that. So I had to get sober. I joined a cult, and recently CTFA invited me into a new cult. So I think there's something about my aura that is like, yeah, a cult leader, bitch, Dana Monica Comedy. I went into AA. That's what I'm talking about. I joined Alcoholics Anonymous. It's very funny because AA and comedy rooms have a lot in common. It's not the alcoholism, though. It's not that clear, obvious alcoholism in the rooms of comedians. It's like the egos, man. It's the exact fucking same. Like, truly, there's like a hierarchy. If you actually join the cult of the recovery, like, unfortunately, to get sober, you need to, join a cult. So if you do, like, no matter what form you do, anyway, if you do join a cult and you want to leave it, you guys can come to me because I did that. It's tough leaving a cult. And they really convinced me, or they attempted. Dudes, none of this is written in the book, by the way. I don't know. Is this story night? This isn't a story open mic. I don't know why I'm telling you guys now that I joined AA. Anyway, I got addicted to meth, realized I needed Vyvanse, made that switch, life got better. You know what I mean? Also, there was somebody who mentioned some Plan B earlier. Do you guys, anybody have ever had to use Plan B? Sis? Oh, obviously not you. Well, congrats. You know what? I had a son. I'm 6 months post-prism. Sorry, I meant postpartum, not post-prison. Postpartum, they're very similar. Very, very similar. My son's super strong. He made it through Plan B. Yeah. Yeah, dude, it was gnarly. When you see an alien and you're in the Nexer saucer, and then you're like, and now I also have to give my tits to the baby? Like, dude, this guy handles me as if I'm his woman. Like, he's like, come here, big mama, like, I want the milk. Yeah, I often look at him though, and I'm like gazing at him, you know, like so fondly. I'm like, God, he's so handsome. He looks like my man and me, and like, oh, I love him. But fuck, he better not be a roofer. Like, no, I swear on my life, if anybody sees Phineas Ferrado Simpson on a fucking roof in 17 years, you better call Dana Monica, the comedian from Hamilton, the Mama Dukes of Duran, because I'm going to find that little fucker. He's getting off that roof. Because he will not get addicted to stimulants like his mama did, you know? So I'll end on this, you guys, because I think I got a light. There's so many lights. I usually have one beer when I'm here, but I've had a few, so I apologize if I went over time. Yeah, thank you guys so much. I'm a mom, so it's kind of rare. But anyway, mentioning my son, before I came here, it was, you know, avoiding eye contact with my family, as I do, and trying to get nicotine in, as I do, doing my makeup, all that shit. And I had to get him ready, so I was cleaning his body self. He owns a body, and I was cleaning it. It's a responsibility when somebody gets through Plan B. And I said to him, hey, clean bum, where are you from? Mm-hmm. And then he said, your uterus. I'm pretty new to this. Thank you guys, I'm Dana Monica.
How great was that, guys? Give another round of applause. All right, need everybody's cooperation for this. If you can find Dana's hymen anywhere, please do. Bring it to the front. If you're driving by there, please. We have pictures and posters everywhere. Much appreciated, guys. I know you guys are good people, good old Canadians. But that ends the 5-minute segment of the show. We are now down to the shotgun segment. All right, men should be used to this. All right. So I'm welcoming our next comedian to the stage. Welcome, Sam.
Fucking hell, how are yous? You doing alright? Glad you guys stuck around for the show. Fucking hell, man. Dude, Dana mentioned doing cocaine. Let's hear it for cocaine one time. You know what I mean? It made me think about this one story, man. I remember this one time I was doing cocaine with this guy with one arm, and he was telling me that he lost his arm because he went to a party one time, and while he was at this party, he met some guys he didn't like. They got into a beef, altercation. They ended up fighting. They ended up beating the shit out of him, and they thought he was dead. So they took him to the train tracks, left him on the train tracks, disposed of the body. And when the train came by, it ran straight over his arm, cut his arm clean off. And the whole time he's telling me this, I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up and give me some more of that cocaine, man. Holy shit. And use your fucking good arm, all right? Like, holy fuck, man. Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell, man. Dude, I'm having a hard time with the dentist lately. I go to the dentist, she's doing the teeth cleaning. She goes, Sam, by any chance, do you take Viagra? Well, it's a bit of a personal question, no, for a dentist? She goes, well, I just asked that because, you know, you have a raging erection right now. Like, well, you said open your mouth and say, I didn't know you were referring to me, for fuck's sake. Like, what are you doing, man? Do you know what I mean? Holy fuck, man. But, what do you guys think about roadway construction? Boo? That's what I'm fucking talking about. More boos like that. Boo! Because, dude, look at those guys. They're doing fuck all, man. They're just standing out there. There's all this machinery around, everything they can use, but the only people you see out there is like 4 dudes, and only one of them's digging, and he's using a fucking shovel. You're like, what? It got me so amazed. I drive with these dudes. I go, yo, man, what are you guys doing? This guy's digging. I go to the first guy. I go, what are you doing? He goes, well, actually, I'm standing here because we alternate. You know, digging's a very physically strenuous job, so what we do is we alternate back and forth. So when he gets tired, he taps out, and then I go dig. I'm like, all right, fair enough. So I look at the second guy. I go, what are you doing? He goes, well, me, what I do is I actually make sure that the hole is being dug to the proper grade, right? Has the proper slope and the depth that we need for the specifications of the job. I'm like, all right, fucking hell, that makes sense. Look at the third guy. I go, what do you do? He goes, me? Well, if the second guy has to piss, I hold his dick. I'm like, well, fucking hell, man. I want to let you guys know something. I'm 2 weeks sober. Fucking hell, haven't masturbated in 2 weeks. What do you think about that one? It's kind of weird because kind of what Dan was talking about with AA. Like a lot of people give you respect if you go to AA. They're like, dude, that's awesome. If you need anything from me, let me know. I want to be here for you, right? To quit drinking. But if you're like, man, I'm 2 weeks sober from masturbating, they just like unfollow you on Instagram. You're like, fuck, man. Like, come on, man. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like, fucking hell, man. It's brutal, dude. Like, I'm sober from masturbating, so I'm really working on it, but it's hard, right? Because like an alcoholic, you have to get rid of all your friends because alcoholics, all their friends are other alcoholics, right? And like, I have to get rid of all my friends because all my friends' parents are divorced. And God forbid I meet a fucking stepmom. Do you know what I mean? I'll be cranking out like no time. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, man, that's my set. It's 3 minutes. Go ahead. Take her easy. Get it up for you all, everybody.
Thank you. Give another round of applause to my man over here, Sam. Stay on balance, Sam. Stay on balance. All right, we're going to bring up our next comedian real quick here. Bring up Dylan Connolly. Let's get excited, guys. Dylan Connolly's coming. In the overalls. Look at him.
Oh, these are fucking one-of-a-kind shits. Don't fucking diss these motherfuckers. Look at me. You know, I'm fucking fresh as fuck, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Fucking right, man. Fucking Raiders sweater, man. I'm fucking just Cape correct. That's what I'm saying. All right, so let's just start it off by saying, you know what? I've been down in this area for like 10 years. And you know what? And I've seen it progressively getting worse. And I just realized something too. Like when I was walking by, I saw this freaking coat that was hanging over a freaking parking meter, right? And it was just like, oh shit. Now the freaking parking meters are on fentanyl. You put you put like $5 in it, automatically expired. What the fuck is this? Inflation sucks. I mean, I don't really feel the brunt of it, but I could say all it sucks, right? So, you know, I had to figure out some way to supplement my income, right? You know what I mean? So I started an OnlyFans. But don't get me, no. It's just me doing karate back in the background while they're fucking. Like, so I'm just like, karate, yeah. And they're like, you're doing a good job, Dylan. Oh shit! I worked at Amazon. I fucking hated that fucking job. All that shit that they say that is like, oh, it's a great thing. All fucking lies. And I don't curse you guys for ordering from Amazon, but like, fuck. The first thing that I saw, though, was the fucking training video, which is this guy, he's just like, if there was ever a disgruntled employee with a gun, this is like the freaking Upper James fucking facility, right? You know what I mean? Like, who's got a fucking gun up there, right? But anyways, run, hide, or fight. Okay, that's some bullshit. I'm not getting shot for fucking $20 an hour. Fuck you. Like, could you imagine the guy, he's running around like this with the gun? Where the fuck is everybody? Hello? Mom, now it's not a good time. I'm trying to do some shit. Last joke. Okay. So my dad's not doing too well right nowadays. He's got MS. Don't give a if he was watching this, he'd be like, don't give me any sympathy. But I go up there to the mountain every now and then and just, watch Jeopardy with him. Right? So, yeah, right? And like, what I found out, though, like, one of those facts, like, Arkansas State drink is Kool-Aid. That's, check that shit out, right? So I'm like, Dad, that's fucked up. He's like, well, why is it fucked up? Well, they gotta fucking worry about fucking floods and hurricanes, but also the Kool-Aid guy busted through their house at any moment. 911, what's your emergency? Yeah, the Kool-Aid guy. He's outside my door. He's got a mean drunk on him, and he's fucking looking to bust at my house. Cindy! Get me back! Oh, yeah. We can't send units? What the fuck is Kool-Aid insurance? Kool-Aid guy insurance. All right, that's my time. Thank you. I'm Dylan Connolly.
Give it up for Dylan Connolly, guys. There you guys go. Talking about Kool-Aid is a good way to win over the black audience. Right. It's great. All right, guys. We're 2 comics away from being done, so come on, let's get the energy up in here. Final stretch. We're excited for the next comic. Welcoming up to the stage, my man, Francis. There you go, Francis.
Thank you, thank you. So I wrote down a bunch of jokes here. Wrote them down for you guys. I think you'll like them. They're not my jokes, but I did write them down. So that's worth something, right? But here we go, all right. I hate patios. I don't negotiate with terraces. Anyway, that was my one. So a lot of people talking about porn. My girlfriend's gonna hate this / fiance. We just got engaged, right? Lesbian porn. One guy talking about scat porn. I think as a society we're really limiting ourselves. There's no reason 2 consenting women, adult, should be limited to just 1 cup. I thought that would get more of a laugh. Okay. 1 man should be able to have more than just 1 jar. Anyway, I got pulled over on the way here, distracted driving. I was watching a YouTube video. I tried talking my way out of it. The cop was not really having it. It turns out watching a driving tutorial step by step is not a valid exemption. It's no legal excuse there. But and I'm not so much of a car guy. Some of my friends really are. They're like, Francis, what's your favorite car? What's the coolest car you could think of? I'm like, race? Race car? They're like, no. What's a car that, if you were to drive it, would blow your mind? I'm like, probably a clown car. You know how many cars, clowns you can have in that thing? It's really crazy. There's a lot of, that blows my mind right there. But my next thing, just with the time I have left, just a kind of thought I have. A lot of people say that their YouTube ads, their algorithm is weirdly specific. It's really personal. I disagree, and the reason I say that is because I can't afford any of these things that are advertised to me, And like, I'd like it if you're watching an ad, there's just like a button that's like, nope, can't afford it. No, like the new 2025 Ram Black Edition. No, I can't. I can't afford it. And they should give me money. I should have an agreement with PewDiePie or something. He doesn't need another house. Where anytime I get shown that kind of ad, they give me money. I'm still working on that one, but I think that is my time. Thank you very much, everybody.
This guy's new to the comedy scene. He's killing it. Let's give him another round of applause, guys. Come on. He just got engaged. He just made a big mistake. No. I'm kidding. Second biggest mistake. We're 1 comic away, guys. Last comic of the night. Be excited. Power up, guys. Give me all you have right now. This man is a machine. He loves running trains. And it's in his name, Richard LaTrain Tran. Woo, Thomas
I like fucking raw too, so. Hey. Dana, your son survived that Plan B like 50 Cent getting shot 9 times. That's a fantastic story. Tochi, you kind of sound Chinese when you talk sometimes. Just wanted to say that. I feel like a shitty headliner. Only got 3 minutes, but I'm the last one, so I'll make it special for you guys. So the other day I went to a Chinese supermarket for an interview. I didn't get the job, but as I was walking out, I saw an Indian worker there. I was furious. Like, all right, I could rationalize losing out on a job to an Indian dude at like a Tim Hortons, because that's like a national restaurant chain. I'll take that on the chin. the Asian supermarket is supposed to be my home court advantage. One, partly because I'm also Asian, but two, mainly because Asian people are racist. And that Indian dude still got the job over me. So what does that say about me as an Asian person? It felt like being in an orphanage and being like a orphan child and just seeing an Asian couple select that Indian kid to adopt. I'm like, what? Should have been me, but you know, what can you do? But I don't say this to hate on Indian people, because I feel like right now Indian people are taking like a lot of racism. They're taking the brunt end of it. I think that's terrible. However, I will say it's been kind of good for us other minorities, because I feel like all the racism that went to us is being directed towards them now. Like I'm getting away with a lot more shit now, thanks to Indian people. Like the other day, I was driving, and I drive a tinted car. I caught some dude in traffic, and he rolled down his window, pulled up beside me, and said, "Learn how to drive, you Punjab." And you know, like part of me was upset, because like you hate seeing Canadians be racist to each other, but like it was also just nice to not be correctly assumed as a poor Asian driver. But on a lighter note, I will say I feel like as a country right now, like Canada is more united than it's ever been. I think that's a great thing. It's just unfortunate that Canadians are united over being racist to Indians. No laughs because maybe it's too real. I don't know. I'm not judging. A little bit, I am judging. But you know, I want to say this. The line is supposed to go out. I want to say this to all the Indian people here. There was one Indian here, and then she left. So imagine there were some Indians here, and I'm talking to them right now. I want to say to all the Indians here, if you guys stick through it long enough, eventually another wave of immigrants will come in, and you guys will get the opportunity to be racist to them, and we could do it together as Canadians. So, I don't know about you guys, but I hate domestic violence. I don't know, I feel it's wrong, it's terrible, right? But then the other day I saw a gay couple just beating the shit out of each other. And I found myself thoroughly enjoying said domestic violence. Because I think domestic violence is wrong, but like I'm also a really big fan of the UFC. And these gay dudes were fighting like UFC fighters. These gay dudes were so good at fighting that for a second I forgot I hated domestic violence. Because it's a fair fight anyway, right? Like that's not really domestic violence, that's just conflict resolution. And isn't that what we want anyway? I don't know, I also heard a piece of gay folklore that if the bottom ends up beating the top in the fight, the bottom becomes the new top. Kind of like how in the UFC you have to beat the champ to become the champ, same concept. Oh, enough on this one. I don't know if you guys know this, but a few years ago, Canada created a program for assisted suicide. I think it's unnecessary. Like, okay, first of all, by definition, suicide is a solo activity. It doesn't need to be a two-man job. In most cases, that's just murder, you know? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. The second reason is that it's covered by OHIP, which seems like a huge waste of tax dollars to me. Like, you're telling me I can't even get dental covered by OHIP, but if I wanted to kill myself, OHIP will assemble the suicide squad for free, just for me. I think it's ridiculous. However, if we are going to be having this program in place, I think we have to make sure that all the participants are 100% set on killing themselves. So I think we should make them smoke crack first before they actually kill themselves. Just to see like if they actually wanted to kill themselves or if they just need like a pick-me-upper.
Yeah, buddy.
Because if you smoke crack and you still wanted to kill yourself, now I really believe you, right? All right, that's been my time. You guys have been great. Thank you so much.
He would have kept telling jokes, but he's got a train to catch, huh? All right. Anyway, guys, that ends today's show at Center for Talking Arts. Give yourselves a round of applause. Another round of applause for all 2,000 comedians who showed up today. And the 15 who kept complaining with the mic time. And one more to the tech crew, Dexter, one to Jake in the corner. And again, thank you for coming out tonight. That is it.